What is the why? Why are you building your personal brand?
We're all guilty of being inconsistent when we're posting online.
But if you looked at that over 3 months, you'll see just how far you've come.
Klowt vlog? What are you doing here, mate? It's bloody 9 o'clock. You're meant to be on Bond Street. Amelia's gonna flipping kill you for being here. What are you doing in my university? But let me get you out. What are you doing there? Flipping, it's dusty in there. Have you not heard of dust? You're gonna get ill, and there's no time to be getting ill right now. It's bloody December. We got Christmas coming up. It's personal branding season right now. All right. What are you doing in my bloody cupboard? All right. No, do you know what? I know why you're here. All right. You want to know all about what makes a really good personal brand, and you want to hear from the personal branding queen himself. But obviously Amelia Sordell isn't here, so I guess you'll have to do it with me. Anyway, what makes a really good personal brand? Well, the number one thing is getting free food. I've gotten free food from my personal brand. People have bought me food. People have sent me donuts. People have sent me a cookie. It's great, and that is the key, and that's how you know a personal brand is good, is when people give you free stuff, specifically free food. Now, I'm joking. Listen, that's part of what makes a really good personal brand. But the other thing, and it's probably the most underrated thing when it comes to what a strong personal brand is, I just showed you my boxes there, that's a bit rank. What makes a really good personal brand is when you have a clear goal. When people see your profile, and I'm not just talking about LinkedIn profile, I'm talking about your Instagram, your TikTok, your LinkedIn, your Pinterest, your Twitter, or your X if you want to call it, all of that sort of stuff. Because even though you might be using different content on all those platforms because you've got different strategies, everyone should know you for the exact same thing. Now listen, it's going to be 5 o'clock before you get to Bond Street, so head over there now. I need to get to my lecture. We're all going to be flipping late because you decided to get into me bloody cupboard.
How consistent are you, Sam? That guy, the manager's like, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Look, we're all guilty of being inconsistent when we're posting online. Like, we can't be content machines every single day and do our daily life, do our job, everything we need to do. But that level of consistency just to be present whenever you can is enough. Don't post for 2 weeks every single day and then not post for 3 months, because you lose all that traction you've built. And the main thing people want to do is just see your face, your name, your content coming up on their feed. So if you're posting 2-3 times a week, that's better than high concentration of content, but only for like a week or two. You're better off doing 2 or 3 posts a week, consistently every week, so people keep seeing your face, keep seeing your name, you keep talking about the topics you want to talk about. In my opinion, that's number one.
Okay, so we get asked all the time, like, what even makes a good personal brand? And I always say that it's actually not looking at the stats too much. And what I mean by that is that it's great to look back at the month that you've had compared to the month before, look at that data and see why you've got more reach on that post versus this post. Is it the fact that it's a picture, a video, blah, blah, blah? Great. But unless you're looking at the stats over a compound interest amount of time, then you're just kidding yourself. You might have a really good month this month, next month might be really bad, and then you're feeling like crap for no reason. But if you looked at that over 3 months, you'll see just how far you've come and how many more accounts you've reached, and so how many more people you've spoken to that can potentially be your customers.
So it's bright and early in the morning and we've got a strategy day set up, and Amelia very kindly organised on a golf course. So what I've done is I've come here a bit early, hopefully to see if I can get a bit of golf in before the day starts. Always nice when you've got things going on, just to find some time to do the things that you like. And yeah, for me, a bit of golf in the morning.
So it's absolute heartbreak hotel over here. There is in fact a golf practice area over here, but it's one of those bring your own balls and go and collect your own balls, and I am not in this weather with these shoes going I was about to say 300 yards. I wasn't going to go 200 yards down the driving range to go and collect my balls, because that's not what I'm about. Right, okay, scratch that. Secured the goods. Just gave them a quick call and they were like, no, there are some golf balls. So we're in the money. We're gonna have a quick session.
And you're telling me that that's not going to de-stress you in the morning? Oh.
Your goal should be centered around the opportunities that you want, the financial freedom that you want, how much money you want to earn, how many vacations you want to take. Do you want to fly in a private jet one day? Like, what are your goals, right? What is the why? Why are you building your personal brand? Because unless you have a why, all you're going to do is fall down a rabbit hole of continually posting content that's going to make people like you, the fake you, the one that you're putting online, and not actually work towards the goal that you're trying to achieve.
So we launched Kirt the Klowt on Halloween, and so far so good. So we're in the midst of relaunching our version 2.0, and we asked our beta cohort to give us some quotes and some feedback on what they thought of the membership. So just a couple of bits and pieces. We asked if they would recommend to get Klowt to other people at this stage. Some people have come back saying yes, it's a fantastic concept and the right step in making personal branding more accessible. We say that the prompts are clear, easy to use and adapted to platforms. We also asked how they found the membership so far, and they said it's been really easy to use and start implementing. And yeah, there's just been some really vulnerable conversations as well. I think a lot of people have been taking the prompts and they said that it's been making them very vulnerable about what they wanted to be posting. One member has already received a 400% rise in engagement, so it's all very good. But yeah, we're relaunching for another cohort on the 30th of November, and it's all going to be bigger and better. So
Okay, it's just before 6 a.m. About to head to Portsmouth for a couple of days to film with our lovely clients. It's a nice early start, but we're ready for the week.
Why video, natural video like this, can be really good for your social media. Just walking around like this with a camera in your hand, phone in your hand, whatever it is. I mean, I'm holding a selfie stick kind of thing a little bit, but not really, it's not a very good one. Just using this to walk around and talk lets people connect with you. Film yourself talking about anything you're interested in and want to be known for. And that is the best way to get your name out there as an expert in what you want to talk about. The more you talk about it, the more people will trust you, the more reputation you will hold in that area. But yeah, anyway, I think Fahi's in a meeting there, and I can kind of hear it through the vent. So I'm going to shut up in case they can hear me through the wall.